in our journal. Yeah, okay. Yep. We have some things. Oh, we haven't talked to Sharkwest. I forgot we bought her brandy. So, and we also have a data pad we recovered that we can give to Arya. So we're gonna do those 2 little things before we leave the zone, and then it'll be up to us to pick what big mission we want to do next.
Cool. Sounds fun.
Nope, we don't need to watch that every time. Thank you very much. We're good. Garrus, come along, and Morden, come along. You guys. So we'll see if you guys have anything to talk about. Oh, we can. Ooh, yeah. Give me bigger, better shockwave, please.
Judging by the quarantine reports, the plague has been completely eradicated, Shepard.
Indeed.
I have also run searches for reports on Archangel. The various mercenary groups appear to believe that he is dead.
Works for me.
All right. Let's go give this.
Come on, let me in.
To Arya.
Arya's expecting me. Oh.
Pretty cool vibe, to be honest.
I like this vibe. Not everybody's into it, but I like this vibe. Does she?
Arya has a job she needs doing. You up for some work?
What's the job?
Depends on what Arya has in mind.
Arya's gotten word that some blood-packed mercs plan to kill an old acquaintance of hers. A Krogan named Patriarch.
Oh, we met him.
She'd like you to keep that from happening.
Why?
What's the blood pack's problem with Patriarch?
Do that.
If you've met Patriarch, you know. He can't keep his damn mouth shut. Some people don't appreciate his stories, especially when he dips into non-fiction.
What's Arya's interest in protecting him?
Patriarch was one of her deadliest enemies back in the old days. Now she keeps what's left of him around as a trophy. As long as he lives, he's a perfect example of what happens when you go up against Arya.
Why come to me? Arya's usual muscle not up for the job?
Because Arya said so. What other reason do you need?
Free Paragon points. A real reason would be nice.
People like Arya don't do things without a damn good reason. I want to hear it.
Fine, but I didn't tell you this. Got me? If it gets out that Arya's protecting Patriarch, well, that can look like a weakness. And some people might want to exploit that. You're not on her payroll, so you helping Patriarch just seems like a random act of kindness.
Gotcha.
Tell Arya I'm not interested in running her errands for her.
How disappointing. The job stands if you come to your senses.
Good. Because I was trying to pick the side one.
Whoops.
Yep.
Patriarch isn't dead yet.
I'll look into it.
There we go.
Good.
That was weird.
It
It does happen on occasion if you go too fast with the stick. You pick the wrong thing.
Come back here when it's done, and you'll get your due.
I'll be back when the job's done.
Good luck.
Sure, sure. But first, I have something for Arya. Hi.
What do you need?
I have a data pad for you. You might wanna. You might want to see this.
This data pad was on one of the mercs going after Archangel. They were coming for you next. Let me see. Interesting. Would someone like to tell me how this information slipped the net?
I'll look into it.
Thanks for the heads up, Shepard. Looks like I'll have to do a little cleaning in my organization. Thanks. Maybe I'll come back later. You do that.
All right, let's go find Patriarch. This one. Meow. Get ready for the club music. Oh hey, they have a new bartender.
Welcome to Afterlife. How may I serve you?
Pour me a drink. Hold the poison.
Oh yes, I heard about my predecessor's little scheme. I'm very glad you survived. I've been instructed to give you drinks on the house. Rest assured that they will contain no illicit ingredients you haven't asked for.
That we haven't asked for. You can't even like change the angle of the camera to really get a good look at it. It's so bad. Oh my gosh. Hi guys. Hey everybody. How we doing? I went the wrong way. Let's go this way.
I gotta make and ship. I only brought one of them with me to make it.
Okay. I wasn't asking. Patriarch. Quick.
You again. Greetings.
Yeah, you need to get out of here.
Some people want you dead. I've been asked to move you to safety.
Well, of course. Arya wouldn't want me hurt. It would make her look bad. Perhaps Arya's reputation is no longer my concern. Perhaps I will stay. See who thinks me important enough to kill.
Or,
Yeah.
much cooler thought, we could work together.
Here's an idea. Let me handle the assassins for you.
And so your name grows, while I remain an old man who lets others fight his battle.
No. You remain a powerful warlord with forces at his command. Now it's just Arya's trophy.
Well, you could be my Krant, fighting for my honor. If you would do this for me, I would be grateful. I might even be a Krogan again.
You got it.
We'll do it for you, man.
We got you, Patriarch. Looking for someone.
Our way, human.
You here for Patriarch?
What if we are? You gonna do something about it?
We might.
Patriarch sent us. Said to do whatever it takes.
Your Patriarch's Krant? I wasn't aware the old man had one.
You should have done your homework.
Dang, Shepard didn't even draw her gun. She just kicks him in the face. Lets the boys take the shots. Like,
Well, the dancing's getting a little crazy over there. It's getting a little spicy.
I can talk to Arya for you myself.
Bullshit.
Skeptic. Ha. I'll get them to lower the price. Can't keep taking your money if your business goes under. And you will owe me a favor. You killed them all. And everyone knows that the Patriarch is not to be crossed. Thanks to you, Arya may think of me as more than a trophy. A real advisor, maybe. Or even a threat.
you got it.
Take care, Patriarch.
For the first time, I like that name. By the way, be careful with Arya. She will approve of what you've done, I think. But not of you altering the balance of Omega. I think it reminds her too much of herself.
Yeah, we noticed. She's a little bit of an edgelord.
Right.
A little bit. Look at them ladies.
That's awesome.
Yeah, let's go, guys. I'm sure they probably have something to say in some random place on this spot, but I think we're good. Come on, guys. Don't be slow.
Arya wants to speak with you. She heard you took on the Blood Pack assassins yourself.
No probs. Oh, I won't.
Word has it that Patriarch's Krant took out the men sent here to kill him. Funny, I didn't know he had a Krant.
Well, you know.
Patriarch has more influence than you thought.
I see. Well, maybe I should watch my back then. It's not what I asked, but you got the job done. You've done a lot for me, Shepard. Let me return the favor.
Cool.
We're sending your coordinates to a cache on an uncharted world. You want it? It's yours.
All right.
Can use any help we can get.
Whatever you find is yours to deal with.
So, you got anything new to tell us?
Sounds like you and Patriarch have a history.
Our history is Omega's history. Long, bloody, and always ending in my favor. The details are complicated. When I arrived, Omega was lawless, a land of opportunity. I built alliances and destroyed the fools who wouldn't get in line, which was most of them. But Patriarch was something different. A powerful friend.
So, you guys were pals?
I'm surprised you were ever anything but rivals.
We were allies for 100 years. I suppose he decided that was long enough. Wasn't a surprise when he turned. He controlled the muscle, my people contributed more subtle action. Espionage, politics, assassination. Fortunately for me, his men had become accustomed to certain benefits of working with Asari.
But
Yeah, alright.
Superior intel? Assassination?
That's cute. No, I took advantage of certain skills my people try to downplay. Patriarch's men abandoned him in droves. In the end, we fought face to face on this very spot.
Patriarch's men abandoned him for what has become known as the
Toughest fight
Blissy.
of my life.
Yeah. Oh gosh.
One.
Wow. There you go.
There you go.
Patriarch doesn't sound like something an Asari would come up with.
I found it humorous. He wanted power, and we pretended he had it with a word that doesn't exist for my people. I eventually found a certain respect for the title and the man.
So you kept him around as a trophy?
I did. A trophy and an example. Whenever someone thought about taking me on, I pointed them to Patriarch. Dignity is one of the few commodities not available on Omega.
Interesting. Let's move on.
Do you need something else?
I think we're good. That was our new
Thanks.
thing.
Maybe I'll come back later.
You should find a nice young man to keep you warm in the meantime. You look like you
Yeah.
need to live here.
Hey, don't presume, okay?
I like how she does presume.
She knows.
She knows.
She knows this about Shepard.
Hey boys. As I run into the door. Shepard, you okay? Looking back over my shoulder. Wham! Shepard?
Come on, let me in.
I wish we could get we hung out around him for a little bit and I couldn't get the rest of the conversation to play. He eventually tries to bribe the Elcor and the Elcor pretends like he's gonna take it and then is like, nah.
That's funny.
Get in the back of the line. Redefine the way we look at the Vorcha? What was that? Oh, you know what? Here. Let's go talk to Chakwas before we get off on a mission. Oh, Dr. Chakwas, I just saw you pop into existence. I brought brandy.
How may I help you, Commander?
I have a present for you, Doc.
Sarah's ice brandy? You didn't. Thank you. I always regretted not opening that original bottle when I still could. I won't make the same mistake again. Why don't we open this bottle right here, right now? You and me.
Let's go.
You crack open the bottle. I'll get the glasses.
I thought Alenko's biotic display might have broken Jenkins' back, but Jenkins pops up and yells, "That was awesome!"
Getting drunk with the doc.
Oh, Jenkins. Soldiers like him make the Alliance great. Cerberus lacks the same enthusiasm.
With your service record, you could have gotten a tour of duty on any Alliance ship. Why'd you really leave?
Maybe it's less about leaving and more about staying. As a military doctor, I mostly treat people who are in bad shape. often they die. And if I can help them, they move on. Either way, they leave.
Oh.
Don't you have any friends or family?
Yeah.
No, not lacking friendship. Just stability. Jeff, Joker will always have Vrolic syndrome. He would never admit it, but he needs my help, and he always will. I wish it weren't, but sadly, it's true.
Treating Joker gives you a kind of stability.
So does this ship, even if it's a copy. Or, hell, maybe it's you, Shepard. Our immovable center. A place for a person to stop and catch her breath. Or maybe I'm just happily drunk. Would it hurt if it was simple like that for once?
So what toast would you like to make?
I think we should toast to friends, don't you think?
We can. You can pick whatever you want.
Let's pick that.
To the people we care for.
May we never take them for granted.
Whoa, everything's moving.
Oh, that's funny.
Oh, she's taking a little nap. Alright, shake it off. We good. We good. Oh, it's still moving a little bit.
It reminds me of back in the day when I used to drink. Man.
Back when you weren't grandma and just like, I'm gonna go to sleep now and cry. Like.
Well, I just throw up for the whole night, so.
That's a bummer. Yeah, I just pass out if I manage to even somehow stay functional. Okay, so I think I pointed this out before, but like most of Mass Effect 1 took place over here. And a little bit over here, because here's the Serpent Nebula, right? So we're on in a completely different zone. So we have a couple things we can do. We can, we have a couple of things we have not grabbed.
Says, recruit the Master Thief, and I thought it said at a glance, recruit the Master Chief. I was like, what? What? I'm in the wrong series. Okay.
I would say for the time that we have for today, well, we could pop by the Citadel and grab Kasumi, just because she's literally like right at the start. Alternatively, we can recruit the Warlord, which is the Krogan. We could recruit the Convict on the prison ship. Whichever one you would like to do next.
Well, let's go with the Master Chief.
Grabbing Kasumi doesn't take long, and technically we haven't gone to see Anderson either. He asked us to go say hi.
Right. Oh yeah.
It was a while ago. Looking magnificent as ever.
Yeah. Amazing.
Except I don't think we're gonna be allowed to dock where we docked last time. We're not really, well, we're dead. according to the system, we're dead.
Oh yeah, I've kind of forgot about that little detail. Right.
So, you know, maybe not parking in the executive lot. All right, we bring Gewis, and who else would you like to bring?
Let's bring, let's bring Jacob.
Sure.
I don't know why, I just think, why not? Let's do it.
Okay, we'll give him a little bit more pull. Alright, Jacob. If you're gonna use a shotgun, have the eviscerator on hand, please.
Commander Shepard. Enter the password and receive a free gift. Got problems with collectors? Try Kasumi's credit services.
I'm just gonna let this play.
Just enter your password for a fabulous prize package worth millions of credits. Okay, really? How many times can you walk by without stopping? Please tell me your password, Commander Shepard.
It was silence is golden.
Silence
Right.
is golden.
Good to finally meet you, Commander Shepard. Kasumi Goto. I'm a fan.
You've been briefed?
Has Cerberus filled you in on the mission?
Honestly, I'm shocked they didn't come to see me sooner. My fault for being hard to find, I guess.
What brought you to Cerberus?
That's a bit of a story. Short version, they were looking for me, so I trailed them to find out why. Turns out they were looking for someone to join you on an important mission, and were offering a serious signing bonus. I had a thing I needed help with, so I made them a deal. And here we are.
Secrecy.
What's with the password and the sneaking around? Are you in trouble or something?
I'm the best thief in the business, not the most famous. Need to watch my step to keep it that way. I also needed to make sure all this was legit. And I have no doubts now. You're the real Commander Shepard.
You sure?
What makes you so sure?
There's a certain aura about you. Like you've seen things no one else has. Even
You would
without
be
knowing
correct.
what you looked like, I knew it
Right,
was you.
yeah.
Well, wait. Where was the thing about the deal? Hang on.
What brought you to Cerberus?
That's a bit of a story. Turns out they were I had a thing I needed help with, so I made them a deal. And here we are.
What's the deal?
I assume this deal is something I should know about.
Yeah, I guess it slipped their minds. I'm looking for
Typical.
my old partner's gray box. A man named Donovan Hawk took it, and I'm planning to get it back.
A gray box. What the heck's a gray box?
I assume a gray box is some kind of hardware.
It's a neural implant. Illegal in most places. Stores memories, thoughts, secret codes, illicit information.
I want
This
one.
in particular belonged to my
Gimme.
partner, Keiji Okuda. We worked together for a long time, before Hawk killed him.
What do you know about Donovan Hawk?
Mr. Hawk is a well-respected businessman. Arms dealer, murderer, generally not a great guy. His mansion's famous for being hard to crack, but I have a way in, and I think you're gonna love it.
Expecting trouble?
I doubt Hawk's the kind of guy who takes kindly to people sneaking into his
Honestly,
I always expect trouble. That's why you're here.
Kasumi's mission is one of my favorites. It's pretty cool.
Nice.
house. What's this heist you're
It's
planning?
literally a heist.
Not here, Shepard. You'll get a briefing when the time comes. I need time to nail down the
Sneaky,
details
sneaky.
anyway. I've taken the liberty of getting you some evening wear, though.
Yeah?
You want to look
Yeah.
presentable.
We get to wear a fancy dress.
Tell me about this former partner of yours.
His name was Keiji Okuda, the best hacker and entryman I've ever known. Unfortunately, he slipped up and made himself infamous. He stole something he shouldn't. He warned me it was bad, something that could spark interstellar war if it got out. That information got him killed.
What could he have found that's so bad?
He wouldn't say what it was, just that it was dangerous. He said if it got out, humanity would be in trouble.
Oh, that
He
sounds real
encrypted it,
bad.
wrapped it up in his own memories.
What did we do?
All of the information, you have to sift through all the time we spent together. Now those memories are all that's left of him.
Well, I see why you want it back then.
I can understand why you'd want to get it back.
Getting it back will be easier with your help, Shepard.
Alright, we'll take care of it.
If that's what Cerberus promised you, we'll get it done.
It'll be fun. And if we're lucky, you won't even have to draw your gun. We should probably wrap this up. You look pretty silly standing there talking to an advertisement.
Thank you.
See you on the ship, Shepard.
Hi, Kasumi. Welcome aboard.
Eh.
Yeah, you speaking of roguish types?
Yeah. Cool.
That's her. Alright, planet Beckenstein. Hi, yours. Get out my way.
This recruits is a
I
20
fucking
kilo
love
ferrous
this.
slug. Feel the weight. Every 5 seconds, the main gun of an Empress-class dreadnought accelerates 1 to 1.3% of light speed. It impacts with the force of a 38-kiloton bomb. That is 3 times the yield of the city buster dropped on Hiroshima back on Earth. That means Sir Isaac Newton is the deadliest son of a bitch in space. Now, Serviceman Burnside, what is Newton's first law?
Sir, an object in motion stays in motion, sir.
No credit for partial answers, maggot.
Sir, unless acted on by an outside force, sir.
Damn straight! I dare to assume you ignorant jackasses know that space is empty. Once
the
you
best.
fire this hunk of metal, it keeps going till it hits something. That can be a ship, or the planet behind that ship. It might go off into deep space and hit somebody else in 10,000 years. If you pull the trigger on this, you are ruining someone's day, somewhere and sometime. That is why you check your damn targets. That is why you wait for the computer to give you a damn firing solution. That is why, Serviceman Chum, we do not eyeball it. This is a weapon of mass destruction. You are not a cowboy shooting from the hip.
Sir, yes, sir.
I fucking love that line. Sir Isaac Newton is the deadliest son of a bitch in space. And I also love that attention to detail. They're like, yeah, if you just shoot randomly, it could just go. Could just keep going forever until it hits something.
Jeez.
Get ready for news listening.
Thanked human alliance soldiers for their efforts in repelling Saren's invasion 2 years ago. The attack on the human colony of Freedom's Progress has generated a swift but confused response. 8 vessels have been sent, but it is not clear whether there are survivors.
Oh, nope.
The Council offered its sympathy, but regretted that it could not become involved in a purely human matter.
Of course they did.
Alliance military officials are having difficulty meeting hiring quotas, according to a new report. Since Eden Prime, an initial surge in patriotic enlistments was followed by a downturn, as the public became skeptical that the Alliance can match Geth technology.
So that's because we insisted that Serviceman Baccia be returned home. We didn't let them study her body.
Oh, right.
Honestly, half the time it bugs out and says that anyway, so screw them.
Uncontrolled plague in the streets of Omega have been laid to rest, as the disease is now under control.
Alright, one more.
Charles Saraceno, leader of the Terra Firma Party and former Alliance Parliament candidate, has pled guilty to tax evasion. He is in custody pending sentencing.
Fuck that guy.
Right.
Oh, hey Garrus, you have something special to say.
I thought it might be nice to come back here and see how it's changed, but it's just like it was. Same dirty streets, same unrepentant scavengers, same revolving door prisons. Being security here is a terrible job. This is exactly why I left.
I'm glad you finally came to your senses. Now say it with me, Garrus. A cab. A cab.
Yep.
I'm sorry, sir, but I'll need you to remove any biotic amp you might be wearing.
What? Why?
Unfortunately, sir, biotics can be used as a weapon. The rules require me to confiscate all amps. Could you please hand over yours?
I don't have one. I'm not a biotic.
Oh. Well, when you objected, I thought...
You humans are all racist.
Can I help you, ma'am?
Security seems pretty heavy.
It's been a couple years since I passed through here. Security seems to have tightened a bit.
After the Geth attack, there was a review of security protocol. A few minor changes were made to reduce
Ma'am,
the
your
risk of
eyes are
Geth
very tiny
infiltration.
for your face.
We apologize for the
They
inconvenience.
are.
You'd think a Geth would stand out.
Assumptions are dangerous. Be alert, be safe.
Yeah, I would... With the flashlight heads, you might notice them.
Thanks for your time.
Next.
Figured they say something about our weapons.
Shut it down. What? Do you seriously think?
Yeah, okay.
Sorry for the inconvenience, ma'am. Our scanners are picking up false readings. They seem to think you're... dead.
Well, you know, I kinda was.
Right.
I was listed as missing in action a couple years ago.
Would you mind checking in with my captain? He can reinstate you in our system. He's just past the scanners on your right.
one of my favorite, cause you never know exactly who's gonna say their line when you come through here. One of my faves is Kasumi's. She's like, I did, it wasn't me. I didn't touch anything. I swear. Like,
right,
You'll
right.
have to make him scream a little. He's not gonna tell you everything just because you ask.
I know, sir.
If you don't have the stomach or you're worried about being reported, I can take care of it.
No, sir. I can handle it.
Garrus, this is why.
Yes, I see the problem already, Commander Shepard. My consul says you're dead.
You just listen to this guy for a while. You're gonna be like, oh, Canadian, eh?
You're not worried I'm some imposter claiming to be me?
We have the best screening equipment in the galaxy. Those scanners can sample DNA from skin flakes. Hell, if you have unregistered gene mods, they can even figure those out.
Your sergeant said you could help with that.
Usually you'd have to go through the station security administration to reactivate your IDs. Then to customs and immigration to regain access to the Citadel itself, and probably a stop by the Treasury. Spending a year dead is a popular tax dodge.
Oh God.
But I can see you're a busy woman. So how about I just press this button right here, and we call it done.
That seems a bit irregular. Is that legal?
Couldn't one of us or both of us get into trouble for that?
There's no way to fool the DNA scanners in that tunnel. You're you. Why wait in long lines and fill out a massive useless hard copy paperwork to get to the same place? The Council does everything by the book. They've had thousands of years to write it. Sometimes things need to get done without a committee vote.
Oh, okay.
You're not big on formalities, are you?
I'm with them right up until they keep people from doing their jobs. There. I just saved you about 9 days of running around. That said, you should head up to the Presidium and tell them you're still alive.
Good point.
The Council probably wants to talk to the one who saved their scaly asses.
That's the plan.
I will. Having access to the Council and the Spectre's resources would be useful.
Yeah. The Council can get anything. Best thing about working CSEC is that any equipment, information, or money you need, you get. Anyway, something else you need? Or can I get back to work?
Oh, I got all kinds of questions for you, dude. First up.
Last time I was here, there were no human captains in CSEC.
The CSEC took a lot of casualties when the Geth boarded the Presidium. The Special Response Division was hard hit. They stopped turning their noses up at human resumes. They needed bodies in uniform, and we had the most experienced bodies.
Gotcha. So about the screaming, the make him scream?
I overheard your conversation. Make him scream a little?
This isn't the Presidium. All
Wow.
we have to worry about are
Hit the
protesters
desk.
outside their free speech zones or someone's poodle crapping on the grass. Down here, we have drugs, organized crime, and murder. Policing a ward is like policing New York City. Sometimes you have to work outside the Council's rulebook.
CSEC has changed.
Dang. All right. Yeah, Sovereign's attack.
It looks like most of the damage from Sovereign's attack has been repaired.
The Presidium was pretty shot up, of course. They fixed that first. All the wards got hit with debris when the ship exploded. Most of the damage was superficial, and the Keepers got things restored fast. Tasery Ward got the worst. A big chunk hit near the Dillanaga concert hall. They're still clearing wreckage and trying to get power restored.
Like, dang, 2 years later. Like, still. Also, they don't really, I mean, you see the pieces of Sovereign go flying, right? And, you know, you recognize that, of course, they're falling because you practically get hit with one. But there's not really time at the end of the game to cover the fact of, wow, how many civilians fucking died when a big piece of this Reaper ship fell on top of them?
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
I need to talk to the Council. How can I get to the Presidium from here?
Head through the security checkpoint and take a public shuttle.
Tell me about this place.
All the wards are more or less multicultural, but the other 4 are dominated by Asari, Turians, or Solarians. In Zakira, we've got major enclaves of Volus, Elcor, and Hanar. There's also a human commercial zone at Shin Akiba.
Yes.
We've got
Shin
a few
Akiba.
Krogan walking around.
That is what
Shin Akiba.
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 I should be going.
You need anything else, let me know.
Okay, sir. Well, I would recommend we save our big walk around and let's just go focus on talking to Anderson. We'll come back for our big walk around because that'll take a while. That'll take a while. Let's go say hi to the council. All right, let's see here. Presidium, there it is. Yo, look at the Elcor go.
This meeting would be more productive if Udina was to join us.
My advisor is unavailable. As counselor, I represent the voice of humanity and the Alliance. Shepard will be here and... Oh, Commander. We were just talking about you.
Hey.
It's been a long time, Anderson. I hope the last couple years have treated you right.
There have been some rough spots. It's good to have you back.
We've heard many rumors surrounding your unexpected return. Some of them are unsettling.
We called this meeting so you could explain your actions, Shepard. We owe you that much. After all, you saved our lives in the battle against Saren and his Geth.
Yeah. So, how would you want to ask for help, or do you want to be like, bitch, Reapers?
Yeah, I think we need to remind them about Reapers.
Saren wasn't the one commanding the Geth. It was the Reaper Sovereign.
Ah yes, Reapers. The immortal race of sentient starships allegedly waiting in dark space. We have dismissed that claim.
Shepard, no one else encountered the hologram on Ilos that told you the truth about the Reapers. Only you and your crew ever spoke with Sovereign. I believe you. But without evidence from another source, the others think Saren was behind the Geth attacks.
Wait, what?
Saren was an organic. The Geth would never accept him as their leader. They only followed him because he was Sovereign's agent.
Saren was a compelling and charismatic individual. He convinced the Geth the Reapers were real, just as he convinced you.
It was part of his plan to attack the Citadel. The Reapers are
Council's
just a
gonna
myth,
council.
one you insist on perpetuating.
We believe that you believe it, but that doesn't make it true.
But what about the pieces of Sovereign?
Go back to Ilos and talk to Vigil. Or just look at what's left of Sovereign. It's obvious the technology is more advanced than ours.
The hologram on Ilos is no longer functional, and we have found nothing to suggest that Sovereign was not a Geth creation.
The Geth are capable of remarkable technological achievements. This is probably why Saren recruited them.
This Reaper theory proves just how fragile your mental state is. You have been manipulated by Cerberus, and before them by Saren.
Fuck you.
I kept Saren from conquering the Citadel. I sacrificed human lives to save this council.
We are in a difficult position, Shepard. You are working for Cerberus, an avowed enemy of the Council. This is treason, a capital offense.
That's too far. Shepard is a hero. I'm on this council too, and I won't let this whitewash continue.
Maybe there is a compromise. Not a public acknowledgement given your ties, but something to show peripheral support.
Shepard, if you keep a low profile and restrict your operations to the Terminus systems, the Council is willing to offer you reinstatement as a Spectre.
What does that mean? Will I need to start filing reports?
That won't be necessary. This is a show of good faith on our part.
We cannot become involved in an investigation regarding the missing colonies in the Terminus systems. But Spectre reinstatement shows our support of you personally.
Gotcha.
Okay.
I mean, I personally am not honored, but
No, we're not honored. No, that's all we could ask, I guess.
I accept your offer.
Good luck with your investigation, Shepard. We hope for a quick resolution and a quick end to your relationship with Cerberus.
Well, that goes for two of us.
Well, that went better than expected. You realize the Council's offer is just symbolic. They won't actually do anything.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
Even if they don't help, I might as well stay on good terms.
True enough. Don't worry about the Council or the Alliance. I'll find some way to keep
The lighting in this room is
Shouldn't be too
weird
loud.
and messes with his
As long
skin
as you
tone.
keep to the terminus systems.
It's kind of weird.
Anderson, we need to talk about Shepard. What are you doing here?
Oh, you know, just visiting a friend.
Stop by to see how Anderson was doing.
You don't have to cover for me. I invited Shepard here to speak with the Council. We just finished our meeting.
You what? Consulate, do the words political shitstorm mean anything to you?
The Council reinstated my Spectre status. They're just happy I'm staying out in the terminus systems.
Yes, I could see how that arrangement works best for both sides. But you really shouldn't have taken a step like this without consulting with me first, Consulate.
I don't answer to you, Udina. Why don't you go to your office and think about that for a while?
Of course, Consulate. Good day to both of you.
Bye, Udina.
Sorry about that. Udina's never gotten over the fact that I got the Council position instead of him. Sometimes I need to put him in his place.
It was still so the right decision.
Still this, yeah.
Udina's just doing his job.
True enough. He's got his uses. And if you want something done on the Citadel, he knows who can make it happen. Plus, he's always happy to attend all those formal diplomatic functions I can't be bothered with.
He goes to the parties.
How long did it take to get this place back up to speed after the battle?
Still counting. The main areas of commerce and the most populated wards are complete. But estimates for total restoration are sitting around 5 years. The Keepers always surprise us, though. It's like our repairs are annoying. We'll put up an ugly new bulkhead, and in a few days, they've made it seamless. We never really thought of them as heavy lifters, and I have no idea where they get the resources. But we'd never get done without them.
Well, they are special. We found that out.
I'm surprised no one can tell Sovereign isn't Geth technology. Didn't they examine the wreckage?
We don't have much to look at. Pieces of it rained all over the station. It was chaos, with who knows how many species combing the wards for their dead. We secured as much of it as we could. But between the Keepers and a whole lot of unauthorized salvage, there's no way to account for even half of that thing. Another reason why they don't want to acknowledge what Sovereign was.
Well, that stinks.
Last I knew, we were still fighting holdouts.
Here and there. But they are increasingly disorganized. It's long since stopped being called a war. More like cleanup. Not that you can ever discount them. But we haven't had serious casualties for months. A civilian ship will spot an enclave and we send in a squad to clear it. They're not quite the boogeymen they used to be.
Gotcha. What's Caden up to? Because I hear he's doing something classified?
Right.
What happened to Staff Lieutenant Alenko after the Normandy was destroyed?
Staff Commander Alenko is still with the Alliance. But he's working on a special mission. It's classified. I can't say any more. Not while you're working with Cerberus, I'm sorry.
Okay.
How've the last couple years treated you?
Serving on the Council isn't how I plan to spend my twilight years. Sometimes it feels like I'm just beating my head against a wall. Knowing the truth about Sovereign is brutal. It's nightmare stuff. I can't blame others for not wanting to believe it, but I know how important it is. So I keep trying. Fighting the good fight, right?
You should come with us.
Forget Udina and the Council. Join my crew and help me stop the Collectors.
I'm too old to go racing across the galaxy. Much as I complain, I've got an important job to do here. The front line. That's got to be yours.
All right.
I better go.
Of course, Shepard, I understand. I wish I could do more to help you. But if you ever want to talk, I'll be here.
All right.
Do me a favor and be careful. You can't trust Cerberus.
Agreed. What's on the news, Garrus? You've been staring at this the whole time.
The Shepard Scholarship has gone into effect.
Oh my gosh.
Low-income children on Earth, where the most famous human in the galaxy allegedly had a difficult childhood. The scholarships have allowed several dozen young men and women to leave gangs and join the military or enroll in school.
Wow.
An independent inquiry is investigating a group known as Cerberus in light of charges made by one Corporal Toombs and testimony by an apparent Cerberus scientist. A researcher known only as Dr. Wayne has been promised immunity and has suggested twisted Cerberus may also be tied to the death of Admiral Kohoku several years ago.
Oh dang, it's all coming out now.
The Systems Alliance Parliamentary Subcommittee for Transhuman Studies has awarded reparations for biotics suffering complications from L2 implants. Subcommittee Chairman Burns thanked biotics everywhere for their patience and understanding, and promised more help for those forgotten by the system until now.
Good. All right. As much as it would be fun to go shopping.
No, right?
We'll get a couple more credits in our pocket and come back. Yeah, okay. Let's go.